Jason Voorhees, the horror slasher icon from the Friday the 13th movie franchise. Over the years, Jason has proven himself to be an almost unstoppable killing machine. Almost unstoppable. The fact is, Jason has been killed quite a few times in his own movie franchise. Let's take a look at one notable example. Friday the 13th, Part 4, The Final Chapter. And yeah, that title didn't age all that well. Near the end of that film, we see a young Tommy Jarvis, played by a young Corey Feldman, and he looks like he just lost a fight against some hair clippers. This confuses Jason, who thinks he's just wandered into an Uncle Fester cosplay convention. This moment of confusion gives young Tommy Jarvis just enough time to smack Jason upside the head with a machete. With the machete stuck in his head, Jason falls forward, and this happens. Yep, Jason's gone. He's dead. In fact, he's so dead, he does not return for Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Way to Make Money. I mean, A New Beginning. In that movie, the killer is a new guy named Roy. I'm not joking, that's his name. It's some guy named Roy. Fans didn't particularly like Roy, so they brought Jason back in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. Also pronounced as Jason Lives in some areas. Since Jason was dead, they had to find a way to bring him back. And they brought him back with a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
No, not like that. Anyways, you get the picture. Jason is one tough and resilient killer. But he can still be killed. And that brings us to today's experiment. Here's the setting. You need a job, but fast food is simply beneath someone like you. So logically, you take a job at one of the most wretched, most poorly rated summer camps in the history of summer camps. Camp Crystal Lake. But there is one enticing fringe benefit. Camp Crystal Lake has quite the reputation for its workers getting a little bit of side action. But guess what? There's also a good chance that the only action you're going to get is from this guy. You do, however, have a .500 Smith & Wesson Magnum revolver. Will it be enough to kill Jason and let you live another day? Well, let's find out. Okay, this is the simulated Jason Voorhees target. It consists of a 1 gallon block of ice and 1 gallon of water. The 1 gallon of ice represents the aggregate toughness of Jason Voorhees. The 1 gallon of water represents his internals. So the bullet has to be able to penetrate 1 gallon of ice and still have enough energy to do meaningful damage to Jason's internals. Now, 1 gallon of ice is pretty tough. This is pretty substantial. It's like a rock. That's how tough it is. Now, if you're wondering why there's this little bulge here, well, I had to lay this on its side in the freezer. So it was in the freezer like this. And when ice or when water turns to ice, it expands. And yeah, because it was on its side like this, I guess gravity had some influence on how the ice expands. So we get this little bulge here. But it's kind of a good thing because I will orient this bulge towards me when I shoot it so that the bullet will have even more ice to have to punch through before it gets to the internals. Alright, let's check out the replay. Good destruction right there. And a really nice explosive effect here. And check out that butterfly in slow motion. That's some quality filmmaking right there. John Woo, eat your heart out. Okay, time to look at the aftermath here. And the ice block representing Jason's body or his aggregate toughness has been destroyed. Let's take a look at the 1-gallon jug representing Jason's internals, and yeah, some severe ruptures here. So I think it's safe to say that this was a lethal hit. Well, with the experiment over, we can now make some solid scientific conclusions. Number 1, working at Camp Crystal Lake may not be the best career move. Number 2, if for whatever reason you take the job at Camp Crystal Lake, bring along a .500 Smith & Wesson Magnum revolver. And that about wraps it up. As always, thanks for watching, and hey, you guys, stay safe out there.